Good afternoon, everybody. This is Sheila with Swan and Hair Uniquely Handmade. Today, I've run out of my paper clips that I've made, my hidden paper clips, so I'm going to make some more. I just went through my scraps, found a whole bunch of different sizes, so this way I can show you. It doesn't matter if you have a piece of scrap, any piece. I've got this, I've got this, I've even got this tiny one. I've got the skinny one, I've got this bigger one, so we're going to work with that. I've got these book pages. I saw this somewhere else and I really like them. I think because I like the ribbon, and when you put them in your book, your journal, it's just, they're pretty. So it has a little pocket in the front so you can add something else in there for writing notes or something as you're in a book. You can put it in a book. And you will see the visibility of the paper clip in the back, but it doesn't bother me. I think I like all the little fringe on top. I do sew it across. I'm going to save time and not sew them today. I'll go back after I finish the video and I will sew them. So this is an example of one of them. Here's another one that I had done on music paper, and there's your little pocket in the front. There's your paper clip that you'll be putting into a book. I can show you just an example. I'm working on this. It's not even finished yet, but so if you just want to clip it in there, it's just pretty, I think. It's just cute inside any journal. All right, so we're going to start. So I'm just going to start with this one. And I'm going to fold it. I'm going to make it kind of fat, kind of thick. And I'm just going to use my bone. Can't even think of what this is called. Okay, I went blank. So you're folding once, folding twice. On this last piece, it's actually kind of big, but I will tear it because I like the jagged look anyway. That's going to be where your pocket is. So you can have a pocket on this side and a pocket on this side. So after you fold it, I just bone crease it all so it's nice and flat. Then on this one, I think it'll take a big one. I just open it back up and I put the smallest, the shortest piece inside. The longest piece will go on the outside. And then I tape it. I do like to ink it beforehand, so I'm going to do that. We're going to ink it all the way around. I just do it all because you're going to see part of it on the folds. So oops, here we go. I'm just going to ink all the way around. Ink, 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 ink. And I'm inking the creases because those are going to show. I don't think this one is. Well, maybe it is. We'll just do it just in case because I'm not quite sure. All right, so now we're back. It looks like I like the inking all the way around. It looks good. So now I'm going to open it back up, put the shortest piece inside. Then what I do is I use a piece of tape. Thought I brought my tape over here. Yes, here it is. So I just grab some tape. What I do is I put it on the edge of my table, use my scissors, and I cut a piece of it. And really don't need that much. And then I tape the paper clip in there. Gives it an extra security that it's not going to move. then you really need to put your ribbon in first. Hello, just not thinking. Okay, so let's put our ribbon. This one, I think I'm just gonna go with, the Florida Needly. I always forget what side is the front. So then I just poke it through there and I tie a knot. I just tie a knot. And you can put more than one ribbon on here if you want it. For just to save time, I think I'm just gonna do the one. So you just play with your knot until you like the way it looks. Sometimes I put more than one ribbon. Then I'm just gonna shorten it there, shorten it there. One side shorter, so let's do this one a little bit more. All right, so I'm gonna like that. So now you go in there and you tape it. Since that tape kind of not working anymore, put another little piece. That's it. So now you're just gonna glue the rest of it. Then I use glue. And I will glue this piece over. Use this so I can get it all over the place, every corner. Then I fold it into the paper clip and I just smush it in. Then I'm going to, I think I'm going to make a pocket, 2 pockets. So that means you just want some on this edge and on the bottom edge. And squish, squish, squish. Then on this one, I want another little pocket just because I do. And I'm only gonna do the top and the bottom. And voila. Then you just squish, squish, make sure it's nice and glued down. Let it dry. There's your little paper clip. Then you can decorate the outside. Decorate. Make sure your paper clip is, when you tape it, is in there straight, because mine's crooked. It doesn't matter, I'll still use it. I don't know what I want to put on there. I think I could just put a couple of stamps. You can do some writing. You can do whatever. You can even glue a butterfly on there if you wanted to. I'm thinking I'm just going to use this stamp and I'm going to put it on there. Voila. See how pretty that is? And it's pretty much done. You can add a ticket if you want to. You don't have to. But remember, you have these 2 little sides that you can add a little envelope. You could add, you know, just another little tag in there, shorten it. There's so much you can do so that somebody can pull it out and write in it. Write on it. I'm trying to think, I don't have any, oh, you know those little tags that I was doing? Now I don't know. I think I gave those all away already. Do I still have some? Still have some, and they're not decorated yet, but you get the idea. These were left over from those card tags that I did. These would be perfect. No, too big actually. They're too big. Too big. Then that would stick out too much, I think. I don't like the way it looks. So, we can get back to it. Let me see what else I have in my drawers. So that's how I do my paper clips, and I just do a whole bunch at one time. Once I'm offline, I will go back and I will sew across here and across here, and it just gives it that sewn look, and I like it. So you're just gonna find something that's smaller than this that you can put into this tiny one. Then this you can just put in any journal. So that's just a pocket that I was gonna put in a journal, and I haven't done it yet. So there's that paper clip done. I think it's cute. Okay, so that's one down. Now, I think this one is probably too big. It's not, the lengthwise is fine, so I'm gonna cut this in half. I'm gonna cut it in half so then I can have two. What do you think of that? In half or wherever you put it. So there'll be different sizes. It doesn't matter. All right. So now I'm going to fold it like we did the first one. Fold it once. Fold it twice. And then here's going to be your back. Or technically it's your front. And then I'm just going to tear this. So you have that jagged look, and you're going to ink it. I think this one I'm going to ink in the black just because I think it'll pop more. And let's see. It may not even go. This paper's kind of shiny. It's got like some kind of, will probably ink pretty good here. All right. So we're just going to ink it all. See if it takes at least to show up a little bit more. Then ink. I'm going to ink that side. It's going to show. And there we go. Okay. Now with this one, I think this one can be a big one as well. So remember this time, let's not tape it down until we decide what ribbon. I'm going to go with the gold and silver, I think. That'll be kind of cool. So, in fact, let me cut this. This is a really thick ribbon. So I'm going to cut it. Which I did that one. Must have used it for something else, so I had it already cut. Then I'm going to tie my little knot. And then push it down. And if you wanted to, you could even add two on here, which I think I might. And I think I'm just going to add some of this shiny one. So I'm going to pull this up. If I was going to do that, I probably should have put them together and tied them together, but that's okay. Let's see what happens. There's no right or wrong. That's what I like about doing this craft. There's a workaround on everything. If you think it doesn't look right or you think it's messed up, it really isn't. You just fix it. Find a way to fix it. That's why I like this. So then I'm just gonna cut. Okay, so I like that. I think that's cute. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my tape now, and I'm going to tape down the paper clip before I glue. Remember, it's going to be reinforced as well with the sewing, because I'm going to sew it across the top. Okay, so let's just open it up. Make sure your paper clip is straight, Sheila, this time. Okay, then just tape it, then back and forth. There you go. So let's glue. We will glue. And I'm not sure, I've already been at it for 15 minutes. So I'm not sure how many more you want me to do. I'll do at least one more so that you guys really get it. It's pretty easy, very, very easy. So I want 2 pockets again. So I'm gonna do just the top part and the second one. Doesn't mean you have to use the other pocket or both of them. I just like that they're there, and if I want to put something in there, I can. But if you don't, you don't. It's no big deal. So again, I'm going to do 2 pockets. So this top one, only do the top and the bottom, and then smush it in, let it dry before you start putting stuff in it. So these are the ones, my ones that I already made. So here's my one paper clip, and here's my second one. This one I think needs a little decoration on there. I just don't know. Maybe I can put like some words, and let's see if I have a little butterflies there. Oh, you know what? I know where they're at. Hold on, guys. Here we go. All right, so I think we'll put a little bird. I think we're gonna put a little bird. Maybe has a little bit of the goldy color in it. Just did a whole bunch of cutting yesterday, so I think I like this little guy, but we're gonna trim it up. I was just looking for something small, and I think I found it. All right, so I could even have this little scrap of ribbon here that I think I'm gonna use. I like that. All right, so I'm gonna glue that down. You just play with it. It's kind of like when you're decorating any of your pages. It's the same thing. Probably should have inked this. I didn't, but I'm gonna do it real quick. And it's sticky. And I'm gonna put it right there, smack in the middle. Then I'm gonna glue down this ribbon. Right down there. And we're gonna put the bird on top. And this will be another paper clip complete. When I sew it down here, sew it up there. Then remember, you're going to have your little place for a pocket right there, and you have one on this side as well. Make sure you wait for the glue to dry, and there you go. So like on just a piece of paper or a page, you'll put your paper clip, and look, that's cute. Okay, so that is my second one that we've made. They go really quick. Let's see. Let's try one of these book pages. I I like that I'm gonna trim it and trim that little edge off. I'm gonna trim this little edge off, except that didn't trim very well. So I think I need to sharpen the blade. Switch it. All right. So now I'm going to fold once, then I'm going to fold again, then I'm going to fold that last little piece so that I can have a pocket, and I'm going to use a bone folder. There we go. And that one I'm definitely going to ink, and I think I like that jagged edge there in the front for that pocket so it can stand out a little bit. So I'm going to use, this one is my brown one. Forget the actual name. Don't know where my lid went. There it is. It's Rusty Hinge is the name of this inking that I'm using. So I'm just inking the whole thing because I'm folded right now. I'm not, my brain's not working on where it's gonna show. So I think we did it except for the back. Let's do the back. Alrighty. So there's that one. I think this one, we'll do another big one as well. So we will put big paper clip there, except the little piece goes in the front, in the back, hiding. And let's see what kind of ribbon we want. I think I want a little bit of that green ribbon, but don't have it. Let's do this black one, I guess. Maybe the black one and a little bit of this gold. This time I'm going to do them together. So let's see if it makes a difference on the way it comes out. So I'm just going to pull my paper clip up a little bit so I can see. And I'm going to stick the ribbon in ×2 and tie my knot. Tie my little knot. There we go. And I think I'm going to like that combo. Put your paper clip in the middle, in the center of that back one. Then you're going to push it down eventually. And now I'm just trying to see where to cut my ribbon. I'm going to go there. I'm going to go there. See, did it too short, no big deal. There we go. All right, so I like that. Now we'll go back in here and we're gonna tape our paper clip. Remember, tape the paper clip after you put the ribbon. Not like I did the first time. And tape it in place so it doesn't move. And then you're going to glue. See how quickly everything gets messy? Goodness, just a messy little Marvin. Then you squish it down and then we could trim the bottom and then re-ink it if there's like a piece hanging. I like the pocket again, so I'm just gonna do the top and glue the bottom in place. So that'll give you your pocket. And this little flap, I want it to be a pocket as well. So I'm gonna do the top and do the bottom. And squish it in. Squish, squish. All right, this one I'm gonna decorate as well because I kind of like the way that one came out. So I am going to put, let's see, what do we have that's just thrown here? I need something with some color. So I think I like having that, a little bit of that ribbon. Let's see what little pieces I have in here. Now, I do have this butterfly. It's too big though, so we can't use that one. I have a mushroom, and I have a little bit of paper bag. Put a little bit of a paper bag on there. Then I can see what other kind of stickers or have a bell I can put on there. I think I'll put a bell. You know what? I'm gonna do this little one that says library on it. That's what I'm gonna do. I just gotta trim it. Trim. When I do all these cuts and try to organize so I can see what I have, I cut it just to a certain point, and then when I'm actually going to use it, I cut the rest of it. So I know this is time on the video that you probably don't want to be watching, but this is how I do it. I'm sure if you do this, if you're working with making these junk journals, you know how messy it gets very quickly. So I think I'm gonna do that. I like it. But you know what? I'm gonna ink it with those words again, just because I like that look. Go all the way across. Doesn't matter how. I'm going to glue my bag down first. And this will be the last one we do because we're already at 28. Goodness, I've only done 3 little paper clips. I wasn't very organized doing this, was I? Well, there's always next time, next video. So I'm gonna do that next. That's gonna be kind of sticky because it comes through. I'm gonna put that word library right there. And voila, we're done. Well, came right off. I'm gonna have to let it really adhere. Okay, so let me show you how that one looks. So when you have it in a journal, it'll just be pretty. Remember, you have 2 little pockets, and I will finish these and then I will take a picture of them after I've sewn them, and finish these last scraps, and then I'll put a picture on there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I'm not just rambling on. I would love to hear your comments. Anything, any kind of criticism, I'll take it well. Anyway, have a wonderful day. And until next time, this is Sheila with Swan and Hare, Uniquely Handmade. Bye, guys.